President Trump today announcing sweeping new tariffs on imported goods. The move affects everything from steel and car production to groceries and more. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher live in Burbank tonight with new details on how these tariffs could affect your purchases. Michelle.
Well, Jory, President Trump ran on a campaign promise that he is now fulfilling with these tariffs, but we'll also recall at the same time he promised that he would be lowering prices for U.S. customers. And there's a lot of concern tonight about what these tariffs could mean. Are they going to make things more expensive, especially at local independent markets? Those here in Burbank and Glendale, which are such a part of the culture here in Southern California. We spoke with some people about their concerns, as we also fear that this could lead to a costly global trade war.
This is one of the most important days, in my opinion, in American history.
President Donald Trump calling it Liberation Day as he announced sweeping new tariffs on America's foreign trade partners.
Chronic trade deficits are no longer merely an economic problem. They're a national emergency.
A 10% baseline tariff on all countries, now set to go into effect April 5th, with steeper reciprocal tariffs on the list of roughly 60 countries the president calls the worst offenders, set for April 9th.
The consequences will be dire for millions of people around the globe. Also for the most vulnerable countries, which are now subject to some of the highest U.S. tariffs.
Honestly, candy. I come here for candy. Kinder that's not from here. You can buy Nutella, that's the European kind.
Shoppers at independent grocery stores like Red Top Market in Burbank could see the impacts on countless imported staples like tomato paste from Armenia or rice from Thailand. Let's take this bag of pasta, for instance. It's $3.99, and a 20% tariff would mean that it goes up about 79 cents. So depending on where the items on your grocery list are coming from, that could mean a significant increase at the checkout.
Average family of four, end of the month, they're going to end up spending about $300 to $400 extra a month.
Supplier David Vardanyan dislikes the uncertainty surrounding the tariffs.
With Canada, we do about $7 to $8 million a year. We import from there, and now it's like we don't know what's going to happen.
The Trump administration says the tariffs will boost American manufacturing, but it's not that simple, according to Vardanyan.
I'm all about American, but first you build your facilities, make sure you have enough of everything, then, put the tariffs.
And Canada and the European Union are vowing retaliatory measures. Also, China is signaling it could be moving into a trade alliance with Japan and South Korea. But the hope tonight is that the president at some point could change course before these tariffs are set to go into effect next week. We're live in Burbank tonight. I'm Michelle Fisher, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.